Hey girl, hey, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Penelope. Thank you for choosing this video because there's so many others on YouTube. If you are a returning subscriber, aka my lover, girl, I want to say thank you for coming back and supporting your girl. I definitely appreciate it. So for the girls who are new here, please stay a while if you are feeling my vibe. I am a mama, I am a wife, I do regular lifestyle vlogs. I throw in some makeup and fashion and of course vacation vlogs. If you're interested in that, subscribe below. When I'm not on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, even though I spend most of my days over here, okay? So subscribe to the channel and follow me. TikTok is at Penelope Palace, or Instagram is at Penelope_143, okay? So you can follow up with your girl. I do like daily posts and things like that. So today we're gonna be talking about some like 10 life lessons that I learned in my 30s. Your girl is 40. I turned 40 April 24th, and although I am so new to being 40 years old, I just feel like there's some things in life that I have learned over the years, and I just want to share with you guys a few life lessons. I started up with 5, but I think I'm gonna do 10, but I'm also gonna keep this video very short and basically just let you guys know what I have learned in my 30s. I'm still learning. I'm not an expert. On YouTube, I have for my subscribers list, I have some young ladies following me, and I have some older ladies following me, and I have some ladies that's in my age bracket. So I'm not here to tell you that I know everything. I'm still learning every day. But the things that I have learned and I feel like that is valuable, things that I've learned that help me, I want to be able to share that with you. And hopefully, even if you take 1 or 2 things out of the 10, or you already incorporating that, I want you to still comment below and let's talk about it. I have notes because I want to keep on track. So if you see me looking down, that is why, okay? So one of the things that I want to start with is something that was truly a struggle for me, and I wish I knew it sooner. So that is investment, whether make financial investment. I feel like when we're younger, we think that we have so much time and we do everything, like blow your credit. Just use your money wisely, and it's okay to save, it's okay to invest, it's okay to step into real estate because investment is very, very important. Money management as a whole, that was something Penelope struggled with. When I met my husband, my credit was not good. True transparency, I ruined everything for myself so quickly in life when it came to financial mistakes. Younger, you don't realize how important it is to make real estate investment, because later on, after you do things like that, you can be able to be financially stable based on the real estate investment that you made. It's okay to rent, it's okay to start at a pace, but it's also okay to make some financial decisions early. Don't ruin your credit thinking that you have so much time to fix it. Good thing. So learn that early on in life, okay? Fix your credit, girl. That's not good. So yes, that's number 1, and I put this at number 1 because I truly had to learn the hard way, and I had to struggle with that, and that's the reason why it's not something that I learned early. So that's why I want to tell you as quickly as possible, girl. Invest, 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 and you would reap what you sow later on in life. Okay? True testament. Okay, one of the important things that I felt that I learned in my big age, in my 30s, is really the fact that everyone is not your friend. Everyone that come in your life is not your friend. Some people, you have to put people in these categories of what they are and stop being so gullible and so nice or kind and thinking that everybody is your friend. Okay. I never use words like associates, co-workers, friend of a friend, or mutual friend. I never use those terms. If I know you, we hung out 1 or 2 times, we kiki, girl, you're my friend. You're my babe. You like you no. No, 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 baby. Everybody's not your friend. Put people in the category that they fit in, leave them there. And don't like try not to see, like, I used to see the best in everybody and never doubting that people can have ill wills, negative intentions, and things like that. So everybody's not your friend. Don't go being like, I'm an open book, I share everything. Girl, you can be an open book but still keep some things to yourself, because that's another thing. Because I started a YouTube, I'm on social media and I share a lot, whether it's with my children, my spouse, everything, my day-to-day life. But there's a lot of things that I don't say on social media. That, let that be a lesson to say that just because you can tell one girlfriend that you trust, you can share information with, that doesn't mean that that next girlfriend you can share that information with. You'll have a person that you could probably be very vulnerable with, and then another person that you could have fun with. But when you find somebody you can laugh with, you could cry with, you could pray with, they're there for you when times are hard. They're there for you in your sadness, in your grieving, life events, that show up for you and show out for you is a blessing. And I'm so grateful to God that I can truly say that I've found true friendships, but it took me a while to discern and declutter, and and kind of like put people in their necessary places. And now that I've done that, I feel like it's so much better. You accept people for who they are, and you don't have high expectations, and you just keep it pushing. Keep it cute, keep it light, and keep it pushing. Back in the day, I used to be a person who gave but had an expectation of receiving. So my next point, the next thing that I learned in my 30s is give without expectations to receive in return. I say that to say that if you are a person that, let's say for example, your love language is gift giving, or sharing things with people, whatever. You can't say, oh my God, I bought this for my girlfriend, I bought this for a coworker, I bought this for an associate or whatever, and I expect that, for example, the person birthday cake, you took something over there. That doesn't mean that you have to have an expectation that that person will do the same in return. So given whatever it is that you can be a helping hand, try to do that, but don't have expectations that they're gonna give you that same in return. It doesn't have to be like that when it comes to energy and time, but I feel like gifting is something that I learned, that just because I thought about this, I place a lot of thought into it, put it together and give it to you, that doesn't mean that you're going to do the same thing for me. Do it with your heart. Do it because you are a good person and that's what you choose to do, but not because you're expecting something in return, okay? The next thing I want to talk about is that happiness, okay? Baby, I've learned that as a little girl, but when I say I learned that now, is that your happiness is in your hands. Stop projecting or expecting people to make you happy. Expecting your spouse to make you happy. Expecting your children to make you happy. Expecting your parents to make you happy. Your friends, girl. That true happiness has to come from in yourself. Prioritize yourself. Your happiness, your well-being is very, very important. Things that make you happy, practice that more. It could be little things. I say that all the time. Whatever that your thing is, I'll say do it. Take time and do things that makes you happy. Happiness comes within yourself and not somebody's gonna make you happy. Because girl, there was them days when you truly put your happiness in one person and they let you down or whatever, and you're like, oh my God, I can never be happy again. My life is out of... No. You can make yourself happy. You can prioritize yourself. You are important. And do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you truly happy. And don't depend on anybody to make you happy. Another thing that I learned in my 30s is that people will fake it to make it. People will fake it to make it. The internet, social media, it's not real. What people show on the outside is not truly what's happening behind closed doors. So please do not compare yourself to people. I used to have relationship goals. I used to have people that I admire and just like, whether it's an influencer, whether it's a friend in real life, and you just be like, oh my God, I love the way your relationship is. Everything is so nice and da 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 da. It is a fake, it's a front. I'm not saying that there's not genuinely happy people. I'm not saying that people, cannot have it all. I'm not saying that at all, because I know that you can. However, when it comes to the place where you have to compare yourself to so-and-so and say that, why don't you buy me flowers like the way John buys Susie's flowers? Girl, you don't know why John keep buying Susie flowers, because you don't know if he went upside her head and that's why he keep buying flowers. Or better yet, Susie's buying her own flowers and saying, thank you, babe. You're so kind. So don't compare yourself to what you see. Everybody's on a different pace in life. Whether you're a single woman right now and you have, plans to get married, you have plans to go to school, you have plans to invest, you want to buy your dream home, whatever it is, you're not on nobody's pace. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Take time and realize that, girl, this shit is not real. Okay? You see a happy wife with her children, you're thinking to yourself, oh my God, her husband loves her so much, they're such a beautiful couple. But you don't even know, behind closed doors, she's a cheater. She walk around and ready to open her legs to any, what they can say, Tom, Dick, or Harry. You don't know that. And you don't know, maybe her husband just have a low self-esteem and he's just at the point where it's cheaper to keep her. You don't know that. So don't compare yourself to anybody, girl. I'll tell you that. Do not do that, okay? Social media is not real. People only show you the parts of their life that is glamorous or thinking that you will want to see versus the reality, okay? Okay guys, if you are enjoying the video, please don't forget to like. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you are enjoying the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And also, don't forget to follow your girls on social media, okay? So, another thing that I learned in my 30s that I want to talk about is time is valuable. Your time, oh my God, I wish I could take my time back that I wasted in some people, places, and things. Girl, your time is valuable. Spend time with people who fills your soul. Spend time with people that if you are around them, you guys discuss goals, dreams, aspiration. Life is hard. Be with people that make you happy. Be with people that truly brings out that happiness that I spoke of. That truly brings that out. And investing your time, girl, that time, please do not spend 4 hours with somebody that is draining you. If they say, let's go get drinks, and you go over there and just bring your energy all the way down, the next time you hang out with them, make that shit 30 minutes. Because you're not going to get the time back. You are not going to get the time back. You see the phone ringing because it's going to ring. And you're going to look at it like, do I have this time? Or could I be doing something else with that time and do that? And time could be the opposite. You can, give your time versus giving a gift. Give your time versus giving money. Don't give your time when it's just convenient to say, hey, I can only do brunch, but I can't come sit next to you in your grieving. Or I can't show up for you. Show up for the people that you surround yourself with. So even if you show up for me and I have a situation in my life, use that time to show up for me. Not just on, not just on good terms to say, hey, we're going to have a ladies' night. Let's get drunk and, act crazy. Don't just use the time for that. Use the time too that once the drinking is done, the turn up is over, you could be that shoulder. You could be, sometimes they don't even have to be what you have to say out your mouth. Show up for your friends. My friend is going through something right now. I can show up and take the kids off her hand. I can show up and wash dishes. I can show up and cook a meal. I can show up and say, you know what? I'll take the kids for the weekend. Like, time is important. So invest, in both ways. Show up for people. And also be able to respect your time and don't overstep. And don't take, don't fill spaces that you don't need to be filled, and just, do what you do. Okay? Okay, babes, we're almost at the end. And now I want to talk about being yourself and not having to reduce who you are in order to fit in with other people. I feel like when you surround yourself with some people that are negative, it starts to rub off of you. And we can sometimes mimic personality traits because we're just trying to, maybe if I act a certain way, this person will accept me. So basically you are who you are. Be yourself, be genuine about, who you are, and don't try to reduce your personality, your lifestyle, or whatever the case may be to fit in. Because sometimes, girl, no matter what you do, you're going to be a villain in somebody's story. And that's on period. And accept it for what it is. And don't dwell on it. And move on. Okay? Move on. And lastly, before I close out this video, is to remain humble. Remain humble at all times. I feel like it's easy for us to brag about things that we have accomplished, things that we have as values, things that are valuable to us. sometimes we can anybody can come off like that, but just remember to be humble. That's something that I've learned. That's something that I learned in the last 10 years. Humble yourself. It's okay to not, it's okay to not, if you're used to being like the one to have the last say, if you're used to, how dare you say that to me, I'm this and I'm that, sometimes you don't have to do it. Oh, that's what we're doing? If you like it, I love it. It's cool. Normalize walking away from conversations and not having to have the last say. Like, you don't have to be the one to have the last word in every situation. You don't have to be the one that's talking the most or the loudest. I feel like me and Susan can sit right here and tell you the same thing, but the method of which we tell you, I can tell you the truth. I tell people the truth. Even though some of my friends and family members say that I kind of like sugarcoat things, but I always remember to be kind. I always to remember that when you say things out your mouth and you release it, you have no control on how the other person receives it. So most of the time, I will try to say the same thing that Mary is saying, but in a nicer tone, I'll say. But just remembering that your voice can hurt people, and be careful what you say in anger, because there's certain things that you just cannot take, you can't take back. Once it's came out your mouth, you said it because, damn, I was mad. I said it. Now I feel great. But it sticks with people. It hurts people. And you just have to be mindful with that. So I could make a decision to say, I don't mess with you no more. But I don't have to tell you, like truly, this is the reason why I don't mess with you. But like, oh, you know what? I'm just a little bit busy. And you don't owe every situation an explanation. Pretty much, that's what I'm trying to say. You don't have the last word. Walk away from situations, people, and be cool about it. Be cordial about it, and that's all. The last thing that I learned in my 30s is that I continue to pray for a spirit of discernment. Have a relationship with God, and listen and be willing. Because if you're asking God for answers or directions and He give it to you, make sure that you are willing to accept it, willing to follow directions, willing to be led, and be able to, if you say, I'm not sure about something and I ask God for direction, or I ask God to reveal that thing to me and He does, you have to be able to discern, like, I feel something. You know how we have like women instinct or whatever? You have that, pray for that. And I feel like when you truly have a relationship with God, He speaks to you in every way, like, and you have to be in tune with that. So pray for a spirit, pray for discernment. And I think most of the things that I spoke of, if you really truly have a connection, one-on-one time with God, He can lead you, He can direct you, and you're gonna be great. So that's it. This is 40, y'all. I'm excited about it, and I'm gonna be learning, I'm gonna be living in the moment, enjoying, and I look forward to this new decade. There's gonna be more videos like this based on how you guys interact with the video. So if you like this content from me, please leave me a comment below. What are some of the life lessons that you have learned? I want to know. Maybe there's something that I touch that inspire you, or something that you already live by. Please comment below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in my next one very, very soon. Peace and blessings, and have a beautiful day.